Hi, cyan daffodils. Are you all okay? Happy to see you all and welcome to the world of tents. Okay, tents, I suppose I should say it's a world. Okay, there are though there are two less farms, but it is a big world. And so we are going to learn today tents farms. Actually speaking, there are no specific tents, and for the sake of writing and speaking correct English, we have the tents farms, and we need to know what each tent is. So let's see the first type. Under the first type, that is the present farm. Present farm, there are four kinds. In the present tense forms, there are four kinds. The first being simple present tense. The first kind is the simple present tense. And the next one, simple present continuous tense. Children who are listening to my class, you may be familiar with the active passive. While we were learning it, we learnt about this continuous form in the ing form. Now, the third type is simple present perfect tense. Third type of tense is simple present perfect tense under the present form. And the fourth one is simple present perfect continuous tense. See, you find the second one in the continuous form and in the fourth one also in the continuous form. Now, how each of them function, we are going to see with examples. So you will get to know how each tense is and where we apply it, where in practical situations where we need to apply the present simple present tense or simple present continuous form or the present perfect form or the present perfect continuous form, where in which situation we need to apply, in which situation we need to talk correctly. See, yesterday what happened, we cannot say it happened tomorrow. Now little kids only will say like that. What happened yesterday is supposed to be narrated or explained or told as that happened yesterday. Or what's going to happen in the future, we cannot predict by yesterday or today. So that is how it is. And so we need to be careful. While we speak the correct tense. That is the correct time. The tense, tense has got a time. Yesterday, previous, long before, earlier. And now what's happening and what will happen tomorrow. These are the three things. And under three heads, there are so many kinds. And the first type only we have learned now. We have started here. The first one is simple present tense. The next one is simple present continuous tense. And the third one is simple present perfect tense, and the fourth one is simple present perfect continuous tense. Hope it's clear. You can note it down, all these four under one heading, simple present tense. Okay, so it's going to be present tense, present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect continuous. Is that clear to all of you? Okay, now let's see the example, some of the examples over here. Now, for the simple present form, see, the simple present form is used in the current affair. Currently, what happens now? Now what happens, right? And habitual actions. At these two situations, we use the simple present form for the current action and for an action of habit. Now, I have given here so many of the examples. Now, as you look at every example here, each example, you may learn what tense this is, what is this present form, and what is this habitual action, or what is the current action. Okay, now see here, the first example is I teach. See, currently, as of now, what do? I teach. What do you children do? You listen or you learn. This is what is currently what's happening. This is what is called simple present tense. Is it clear? And now we learn. We all of us learn, whether a teacher or student, we all learn. We learn as long as we live. So we learn is another example. And see the next one, we eat to live. Now during this quarantine period, we all are at home with mummy and we are enjoying our food. So we eat to live. And then people run away from corona, right? If somebody sneezes or somebody coughs, we try to run away just like anything. Why? We are afraid, so scared of. People run away from corona. So that is the current trend, no? Today's trend is that. And so it's such a trend we call, we live in a strange situation. See, this type of situations we have never come across earlier in our life, or I wonder whether we are going to face it again once again. I suppose it's not. And we live in a strange situation. Now see the next question. They own a beautiful farm. Example. Next example is, they own a beautiful farm. When you look at a farm, you just admire, the flowers and the greenery, all those scenes. They captivate your mind, and you feel so rejuvenated, and you feel so delighted. You feel like, oh, it's a beautiful farm. You feel like exciting. And now, last part. She goes for daily walk. This is a habitual action. She goes for daily walk. So this is how the simple present form of tense is used in our current actions or in the habitual actions. I hope you children have got a bit of it. So see the examples, note it down, take down in your notebooks, and then you place it under the simple present forms. Simple present forms, not confusing, not very tough, not very hard. Easily you can understand, easily you can write, easily you can make short sentences. Thus you begin to learn and speak English better. Okay, now we move on to the next type. That's the present simple. So it's going to be simple present perfect tense. Okay, now let's see the simple present continuous form of tense. Simple present continuous form. Now see here, I teach. First sentence in our simple form. Here you have as I am teaching. What's the difference between that? I teach, now it has changed into I am teaching. How? I am teaching, that takes an ing form again. So that is the continuous form or the progressive form. Already familiar with the continuous and the progressive form. So I am teaching. Next one. You are learning. You are learning. We are learning. And now see the next example. She is going to gym. So some of the young girls know now, either they diet or they go to gym. Now see here, she is going to gym. It's a continuous process. She's keep on going to the gym. See the next one, next example. People are running away from each other because of corona. People are running away. People are distancing themselves away because of the corona. So these are the examples for the simple present continuous form of the tense. Right? Now we move on to the next one. Next one is simple present perfect tense. Simple present perfect tense. Okay. Now you see here the example, first example. I have taught the first lesson. So the example here says, I have taught. That is present perfect. It is in the present perfect form. I have taught. Listen always, this has, have, had. They come under the perfect forms. So I have taught the first lesson. Next example. We have learnt a lot. See, in experience, in life experiences, we learn a lot. We have learnt a lot. And the third one is, she has bought a nice new car. Okay, you like it. You like the third sentence, you all like to own a car. Now, she has bought a nice new car. That is amazing. And now, the next type we are going to see is simple, present, perfect, continuous tense. When you hear of continuous, immediately you must think of an ing. That helps you, that gives you a kind of clue to identify that as a continuous form of the verb. Now you see here, I have given here some examples. The first one being, I have been teaching English. I have been teaching English. You have been learning your lessons well. Yeah, smart children, no, you all are. So, you have been learning your lessons so well. That is the have been learning in the present perfect continuous form. Right? Have you got it? See here. I have been teaching English for quite some time. I have been teaching English. So it is also in the present perfect continuous form. And the next one, she has been drawing a picture for over 3 hours. See, for over 3 hours she has been drawing a picture. It may take some time, when we attempt to do some kind of work. It may take continuously few hours. So likewise here, she has been drawing a picture for over 3 hours. So this is how it has to be identified, and this is how it has to be written or spoken correctly in order to make our communication easy and understandable to others. So children, we have learned only the first kind of, or the first part of the tense forms, and in the classes that are going to be followed, we will be learning further more about it. And until then, bye. God bless you all.